Okay guys, so what I'm here to talk about today is some NFL, and more specifically, why Bill O'Brien and the Houston Texans should trade the first overall pick in the NFL draft. And the main reason why I say this is because we all know the Houston Texans' biggest need going into this draft is to find a franchise quarterback. And they're most likely projected to take Teddy Bridgewater. And honestly, I do not feel comfortable taking Teddy Bridgewater with the first overall pick. Because while Teddy Bridgewater is a very, very good quarterback, in the NFL these days, you need to be able to extend the play, and Teddy Bridgewater is more of a pocket quarterback. He's more of a Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, even I would say Tom Brady than an Aaron Rodgers, arguably Colin Kaepernick quarterback they get. He's more of a pocket passer, and I think the Houston Texans need a go-get quarterback behind center. Teddy Bridgewater this past season at Louisville during his 2013 season, he had a completion percentage of 71%. He threw for 3,970 yards for 31 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. And those are great numbers. But when it comes to rushing, Teddy Bridgewater throughout his career at Louisville had only rushed for 170 yards with 226 carries. I'm not doubting that Teddy Bridgewater can run the football, but at the same time, he hasn't shown that he wants to run the football. And I just think you need that quarterback who can extend the play. Because there's so few quarterbacks, only Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and Drew Brees, who are having success just standing in the pocket. So I don't feel comfortable taking Teddy Bridgewater as the first overall pick. If I'm the Houston Texans, I trade down to Cleveland's spot. Let Cleveland take Teddy Bridgewater if they want. And if I'm the Houston Texans, either I take a quarterback or wait to take Todd Boyd in the second round, or what I would do is take Jadeveon Clowney with the 4th overall pick. And here's why. The Houston Texans this year, last year had trouble against the running game. The Houston Texans were 23rd against the run, allowing 122 yards per game, allowing 122.4 yards per game. So, besides J.J. Watt, who's tremendous, they need to beef up the rest of that defensive line. And I think Jadeveon Clowney would be a perfect fit for Houston. Because even though he's catched a lot of flack for supposedly quitting on his team, I think Bill O'Brien and the people in the Houston Texans organization could straighten him out and quite possibly get the sophomore year that Jadeveon Clowney had with South Carolina, which was 54 tackles, 23 and a half tackles for loss, and 13 sacks. Now, his junior year, he wasn't motivated. He had 35 total tackles, 10 and a half total tackles for loss, and 3 sacks. I think people like J.J. Watt and Bill O'Brien can motivate him to get what South Carolina got out of him in his sophomore year. Now, it will help the Houston Texans against the run because his sophomore year he had 23 and a half tackles for loss. That means he penetrated the backfield several times. And him and J.J. Watt together, that'll be a dynamic duo. J.J. Watt last year had 80 tackles with 10 and a half sacks. So imagine if you add Jadeveon Clowney to that defensive line. That defensive line might be one of the best in the NFL. Now, getting to the quarterback. If I'm a Houston Texans, I wait until the second round to take my quarterback. Because I believe there's a hidden gem who's gonna be a superstar in the NFL in Todd Boyd. Todd Boyd, according to CBSSports.com, is scheduled to go anywhere between the second and third round. And Todd Boyd this year at Clemson had a completion percentage of 67.6. He grew for He grew for 3,473 yards with 29 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. Throughout his career in college, he had a completion percentage of 63.9%. So he's pretty accurate in terms of NFL terms. Now, let's go to his goal capabilities. Now, College Boy, throughout his career at Clemson, rushed for 1,038 yards and had 25 touchdowns. His best year running the football was his junior year, where he had 186 carries for 514 yards and 10 touchdowns. Now, this isn't a guy who just looks to roam out of the pocket because he's a run-first quarterback. He's a pass-first quarterback. He just runs out of the pocket when things break down. And I think the Houston Texans need the goal capabilities that College Boy brings. So guys, tell me what you think of this. Peace.